And at the LSU Sprint Corps got it done in the 4x1. Dana Riley got it done big time in the 800 meters. A huge upset as she had barely scraped into the final. By 1/100th, runs her best time by 3 seconds.
Now on the track, the women's 100-meter hurdles final, and this is a big one for LSU and obviously for Texas as well. Let's take a look at the records. The world record, Yodanko Donkova of Bulgaria, and the collegiate record, Gail Devers, established in 1988 of 12.61. And the favorite in here is Astia Walker from LSU. She won her semifinal in a time of 12.94. Walker, the 1997 SEC champion.
A very busy woman, led off the victorious 4x100 meter relay for LSU and will also run the 200 meters coming up later.
Anjanette Kirkland of Texas A&M, who ran at just a slightly wind-aided 12.70 at the Big 12 meet in Waco, Texas, seems to be rounding into form just at the right time. Should push Walker all the way.
Now, we mentioned Texas in the battle here for the team title against LSU. Angie Vaughn is in lane 1. She has a shot. And Tiffany Lott down in lane number 9 from BYU. Very busy woman this week, running here and a contender, also in the heptathlon and the javelin event.
On your marks.
And the hurdlers taking their marks. The women's 100-meter final. Angie Vaughn of Texas in lane 1, trying to pick up some points in the team battle. Astia Walker, they're counting on her. The Lady Tigers, she is in lane number 6, and her strongest opposition should come from lane 7, Anjanette Kirkland of Texas A&M.
Go, Blakeney! Energy management so important here for several of these athletes that are running multiple events.
Go, Greg! Set.
Kirkland with a better start, but here it comes. Astia Walker along with McCray. Walker slightly in front. Kirkland pressing her. Walker, Kirkland, and Lott for third.
A lot of credit to Astia Walker, because it looked to me as if Ylanda McCray came out of the blocks early in NCAA track and field. One false start and you're out. And I'm sure that she expected that race to be called back. She didn't think a moment about it, ran straight out of the blocks to an NCAA title. You'll see the movement from the woman in orange and green clearly seemed to be before the gun from my view. But once the racing started, it was the woman on the right, Dwight Stones. Astia Walker really took control.
Well, what great concentration to have the athlete right next to you on the left go out like that. She could have easily anticipated the gun would have been recalled, but Walker so focused on her race. She must have heard Anjanette Kirkland coming on her right, but she was focused on the finish line and the 10 points for LSU.
12.85 for Astia Walker of LSU. Anjanette Kirkland of Texas A&M was second. Tiffany Lott of BYU was third. And let's go down to Michelle Tavoya with the winner.
With Astia Walker, who came into this race the favorite, you lived up to it. It seemed that you didn't get off to the best start, but you certainly made up for it over the course of the race.
I'd just like to thank the Lord, because I thought that was a false start. And I remember Coach Shaver telling me, keep going if they don't call the race back. And I just tried to stay focused, and thank God I pulled it off.
Every race for LSU right now, so crucial. You guys trying to put the points on the board. What is the mindset of this team?
Stay focused on yourself individually, because that's the only thing we can do.
Congratulations, Astia.
Ma'am.
Back to you, Tim.